As you pass by Nishikawa Kyoka's office, you overhear a phone conversation. Absolutely, Mr. Shimada. If you send me the relevant details, I'll get in contact with her and we'll work out a time to do the interview. Thank you so much for calling. Goodbye. After hanging up the phone, Nishikawa Kyoka turns around and notices you standing in the doorway. Look at this exclamation mark. I wish I could end it like that. Well, sir, sorry to keep you waiting. Did you need anything? What was that phone call all about? I'm not curious at all. There was an editor from Big Comic Moods. They'd like to do a sit-down interview with the girls who headlined on Hard. There were a lot of them, that I can remember. They're not the only ones. The phone has been ringing off the hook all day and many more requests have been coming in by mail. I have to say that the response to Hard has been really overwhelming. It's been a challenge to keep up with things ever since we hit number 1 on music charts. You'll get used to it all. Don't expect this to happen every day. Well, yeah, I think that's more likely, right? You think this might be a momentary blip of popularity before things go back the way they used to be? I wouldn't mind if things were less busy, but I hope this doesn't turn out to be a one-hit wonder. Anyway, I'll update you once I've had a chance to gather my wits and sort through all of the emails that have been coming in. Will you be sticking around this evening or were you on your way home? Are you coming on to me? I'm just taking a short break. Alright, I'll aim to be done by the time you get back. Don't be afraid to treat yourself. Are you offering? Okay, it's not the... Who's that? I'm suspicious. He looks young and beautiful. And he's presumably male. So I don't want him to be in my office. At all. On the building's ground level, there's a nervous-looking young worker wearing what looks like a JHK intern badge. Is this the building where Little Abnormalities operates from? Sorry, I think I may have gotten the wrong address. Yeah. I'm the boss here. Oh, great. I'm supposed to give this gift basket to you. It's from the station, from JHK, to congratulate you. So, congratulations. I think that's all I'm supposed to do. Goodbye. Yeah. You better fucking tuck your dick between your legs and run, little puss. The gift basket is topped with flowers with an assortment of what appears to be chocolates and savory snacks underneath. There's also a card poking out. The card appears to be handwritten at first, but upon further inspection, it just appears to be a computer font that very convincingly mimics flowery handwriting. Dear Little Abnormalities, congratulations on the massive success of Hard. We've been playing it non-stop over here at the JHK broadcasting offices. We would like to cordially invite Little Abnormalities to be part of our biggest music premiere event of the year. We'd like Little Abnormalities to be part of Nation of Idols, a new music TV show where idols groups perform and are judged by a panel of experts. Nation of Idols will be broadcast during prime time and will be our newest network's flagship show for this season. We hope that you'll be a part of this new exciting premiere. It seems like the kind of opportunity that's too big to turn down. Or is it? Why is it asking like that? Do I have it? Oh my god, I advanced to chapter 2. Jeez, I forgot there even were chapters in this. Great. I guess the story continues. It's gonna be a very story-heavy episode today. Hey, just wanted to stop by and offer my congratulations on Hard. It's like having a baby. They dropped off a gift basket. We got an offer to be on the TV show. Hold up, did that offer come from JHK? I heard they're spinning up the new Idol show. Sounds like they're going to really be pushing this one. It's going to be the biggest new program this season. At least, that's what I've heard. That's not the kind of opportunity that comes around every day. In fact, a lot of performers could go their entire career without ever having an opportunity like that. Oh my god, do we need to somehow sucker Hata Nakamanami to stay with us longer or what? I guess this is what happens to those who work hard, eh? I hope you didn't think that Hard topping the charts was going to be the peak of your career. Well, I sure hope there's not gonna be another one where it says, hey, have 2 number 1 hits consecutively. Because that would be the end. Anyway, keep me in the loop about that offer. I'm really curious to hear the details. I wish my connections could get me more information, but they seem to be doing a pretty good job of keeping things on the wraps. Be careful talking to the media about this kind of deal. You wouldn't want to sour things by letting something leak out after all. Like urine. Loose lips can sink ships. Wait until the ink is dry before you say anything. Yeah, I'm definitely going to make a deal. Of course you are. This is what you've been working for, right? You've invested sweat and tears in building up level abnormalities. A little bit of come too. And now they're finally starting to get the recognition they deserve. You should feel good about that. Anyway, I'll leave you to it. You've got more important things to do than talk to me. Especially with how busy things are probably going to get now that Heart was such a hit. I don't know, it doesn't feel like anything has really changed. Okay, available from tomorrow. We get the next story segment. Amazing. We're gonna read this one too. Like ASAP. Why is the game so quiet? That is a little bit concerning, to be honest. Okay, I don't really know how to continue, by the way. I don't know what we should do here. Okay, we can change policies again in 31 days. I think we will change this to no check and have another, like a nationwide audition or something. And thus having less scandal points. Oh yeah, we can already get platinum idols again. That's what I want, basically. I want someone to replace Hatanaka Manami on the long term, if possible, because she's not gonna stay with us forever, is she? Let's talk to her. Maybe she has some wishes we can like fulfill, so she stays with us just a little bit longer, just a tiny amount. Okay, I'm gonna read the story segment in a second. Don't worry. We don't have a lot of influence over her, so let's talk about... There are so many possibilities, but the thing I fantasize about most is... Please say my dick, please say my dick, please say my dick. Hatanaka Manami wants to center free songs at the concert. Rewards, influence points. She will restore her mental stamina to 100%. She won't be spending any mental stamina for 4 months. Maybe I should ask them about their wishes more often. You think we can do that with, what's her face? Where is she? What's Aurorin? Oh, she's on hiatus. I guess we can't. Till August. Jesus Christ. Maybe we can do it with Satomayo. I mean, talking to her. Nothing else. She's still underage. Nothing else. Just talking. And maybe a little bit of, like, looking. But, generally just talking. So, we have a song queued up already as well. We can, before we get into, like, before this turns out to be just story segments, we can create a concert and have, like, Hatanaka Manami. We're gonna start with Yasa. Like, head free songs or however it's called. Let's see, some with good fan satisfaction, some not like Grave of Cherry Blossoms, apparently. Some of these were real stinkers, holy fucking shit. And then we end with Heart. Okay, now Hatanaka Manami. She starts. She's on this one. Where is she? Orinochi Hinano is on this one. And then she's on this one again. So she can restore stamina after every... Well, it doesn't even need to be successful, right? So who the fuck even cares? Let's see. Need some well-rounded people for these, I think. I don't know what counts towards like a good talk break. What is needed for like the skill value? What skill is evaluated here? That's what I don't quite get. We have a skill value of 198 here. Let's see how high we can go down here. Some pretty average people, I guess. Go to Sarah. Were you in the first one already? No. And maybe, well... What about Abemiki? 174. Slightly worse. Okay. It's gonna be an interesting one. Now, the thing is, do we want to go big on this one? You get a number of hype points for each song and MC break. More depends on center's skill, the stamina, and the production value of the concert. What's the production value? How can I raise that? I don't really want to cheese it too much. Like, I don't want to set it to like this again. But it would still be an attendance of 68%. However, if we like do... Well, the hardcore fans don't really like it when it's too expensive. Maybe this. Oh my god, that attendance is bad as well. Like, that's 15% compared to 10%. I'd rather go like triple the price and go 10%. The projected revenue is still higher. Well, the projected revenue of these two is exactly the same. Funnily enough, since more people would attend a smaller concert hall, even with a ticket price of $1,000. So how low do we need to get like some proper attendance? Well, apparently 8,000. It's a projected revenue of 74 million compared to 135 million on this. Man, I don't. You will gain or lose fan opinion points based on your setlist type and the ticket price. I don't really know about this. Like, I don't like this. That it can cheese a game like this, and it feels somewhat mandatory. Since you need so much money in this game, and either you cheese it like this, and we're gonna do it, or you just need to go to the loan sharks every 2 minutes, basically. So we currently have one loan running now, because I managed to have like 2 really good concerts that gave me a lot of money. But it just doesn't make any sense, does it? Oh, finally. The second time we meet our rival. I've been using her in the videos for so long now, and I thought it would be really embarrassing if we don't even get any more backstory out of Angela. As you enter the building, you're stopped on the ground floor by a familiar individual. I wonder if we can get it on or not. It's not real Angela. Ah, the boss arrives. I was wondering if you'd show up. So I heard a little something about you and a new program JHK is spinning up. Normally I'd be coy about it, but you know why I'm here, right? My curiosity got the better of me. I know that you got the invite. The question is, are you going to accept it? Will I and the rest of the country get to see Little Abnormality's televised performance on live television? How did you know about it? Huh? Oh, did the invitation not mention it? They invited you on my recommendation. Why is she doing this to me? I'm really cautious when women do me a favor, you know, because usually they just set me up to fail. Everyone is. Not just women, also men. Everyone wants to see me fail. I swear I'm not paranoid. You're welcome, by the way. It's the last personal favor you can expect to get from me. After all, I'm supposed to be an impartial judge. It wouldn't do for me to show you preferential treatment, would it? Oh, she's a judge on the jury then, okay. Oh, did I neglect to mention that part? I'm a judge on the program. I suppose I'm breaking some sort of non-disclosure agreement by telling you that, but the official news should be going out later this morning anyway. In fact, I think the press embargo is lifting in about 5 minutes, but you were among the first to know. Don't you feel special? Fuck, I just wanted to pin me against the wall and kiss me violently. Anyway, recommending you to appear on the show worked out quite well for me. When I joined JHK's Untitled Idol show, I was asked for names of up-and-coming groups who might be a good fit for the show. I put in your name, and immediately after I do, you release a single that reaches the top of the charts. Man, you had some good timing, I have to say. What a happy coincidence. Now I look like a talent-spotting genius, so thanks for that. Of course, it wouldn't do for you to be too successful. Why is this colored, I wonder? I wouldn't want your group to grow so large that it overshadows mine. Fortunately, there's no risk of that here, since I'm the one sitting on the judging panel and you're the one who will be getting judged. No question who's in control there. It kinda turns me on, to be honest. But don't let that dissuade you from accepting the invitation. This could be a great opportunity for you. Not real Angela turns away and confidently struts out of the building, while you look after her, silently admiring her butt. Hey, who was that? Oh, it's Tanaka Riri now. It's the other one. It's her weird twin, not Tanaka Sara. Wait, are they sisters, I wonder? No one that you need to worry about. The manager of a rival group, the judge of an upcoming talent show. I'm not sure if we should believe on the NDA thingy lifting in 5 minutes, so the manager of a rival group. Oh, that's right, from the TV program you were on, right? The quiz show? I thought I recognized that face. I've been following father issues in the news lately, but were you talking about some kind of upcoming talent spotting TV show?
Yes.
Something we're going to be a part of, I hope? That kind of opportunity would be great for little abnormalities. To be honest, I just really like a chance to perform on TV. But sorry for snooping. I guess I might have heard something I wasn't supposed to. I promise not to tell anyone about any of this. And she walks away while I silently admire her. Wait a second. Okay, in 14 days we get the next story segment, and we're gonna, like, this is gonna be the last one. Might actually end after this, I don't know, depending on what we do in the meantime. Might be a good time to, like, do one of these again. We have new idols after all. I really like to base one on Sawada Momoka because I just think she's gonna... Oh my god, look at these balls. Oof. Oof, balls. Let's... Adult appeal. Definitely some adult appeal. We're gonna replace this. Look, they gain novelty again. That's pretty good. I like that. So we can... Here we go. Replace some. Problem is, it doesn't show you which one are already on the menu. It's kind of like awkward to choose which one to go for again. I'm gonna switch this with birds in a sauce bath. Also, what happens if an idol leaves your group? An idol that has created a menu, I wonder. Man. Making some money off of this. I really like this. I'd like to... There are restaurant management games, right? But other than like the Pizza Connection, I think it was called, like in the 90s and early 2000s, none have really clicked with me. But I'd really like one. Imagine not having like a restaurant simulator, but having like an maid cafe simulator. If any game developers are listening to this, make this your game. Just take this tiny subset, this tiny mini game. It's not even like a mini game really, it's just a menu. And build around that. Hire girls, choose which theme to go for, maybe have like switching themes on weekdays or something, on weekends. Create a menu, see which like group you want to cater to. Have some scandals along the way, some things you need to deal with, people you need to like kick out of your restaurant. You can go very far with this idea, I think. And like, since it's anime and cute girls, there's always gonna be a demographic for that. There's always gonna be a market that wants to buy your game. You can take this idea. You're welcome. If you want to mention me in the credits, you can, but you don't need to, honestly. Like, I'm okay with being the idea guy. So let's see. What about your wishes, Satomayo? If I had my choice of anything, it would probably be... My dick. No. Satomayo wants to rank second at an election. Did she do that already? That means we would need to hold an election again. Man, these rewards are pretty dog shit. The only thing I want are the influence points, to be honest. Oh god. Good lord. No, thank you. We lost like 500% of our revenue there. What about this now? The theater. We have a pretty good attendance now. We're making some revenue with it. I think we also have enough money to now think about purchasing the equipment. However, we don't have enough research points. It needs 30,000. 30,000 office manager research points. Maybe, are you researching? I guess you are. And so are you. Maybe I can live with one doing less one less proposal office lady for now. Having more researchers so I can get this soon. I can already purchase the equipment, but there would be no point in that. So let's see. Still can't release this one. We can produce this. I mean, we can go for an election. Why not? We have a concert running as well. We even have a song. There's 11 days left until I can create one. Can I do this? Can I, like, combine them? I still don't know what, like, if I click new... Wait. The election single thingy is gone. Didn't it say election single earlier? I mean, we can create a new one. Let's release this one. Let's see if the loot PV pulls through once more. Oh my god, and it actually almost does. It's good enough. It's good enough. We don't need to be first place again. Look at this! On your regular hit. How, why? I don't understand. I mean, our marketing is on level 10 now for loot PV. And everything else we've been constantly, like, it's sad. It's really fucking sad, but the game boils down to being a one-trick pony. Let me show you. It boils down to being a one-trick pony. What are you gonna call this? I don't know if we had this before, but it's just a well-oiled machine by now. And it's, as I said, it's a one-trick pony. You choose one of these you want to go for, because that's your target audience, male and hardcore. And then you choose the appropriate, like, genre, lyric, and choreography. And you fully focus on these. Now that they're all level 10, actually, loneliness is better. I mean, that would bump up adult to green, but, like, since this focuses on the hardcore audience and not on the adult audience, well. Anyway, you choose the stuff that gives you the bonus for the most bonus for the demographic you want to appeal to. And you level up to level 10, which I guess is like max, and that's it. Everything else doesn't really matter. So we're gonna produce 250,000 CDs. The trends don't matter, nothing else matters, all of the other genres really don't matter. It's sad, you have to like force yourself, you have to role play to make different songs really, but I think the best way to go about it is to just keep pumping out the same thing over and over and over again. That's how you break the game, that's how you win at the game actually. There's no like genre fatigue or something as far as I can tell, which would be a way to solve this. Like make the fans hesitant to buy your CD if it's the same. Make it the same combination of these three like categories, so that if you switch one or two up, they're more inclined to buy your new CD. But if it's exactly the same, like 2 consecutive songs in a row, they're not gonna buy as much. Just like with the release, if there's like too many releases at once. They could have solved it like that. Of course, there's an argument to be made. Well, Lambda, certain bands, they just follow a certain genre of music and they exclusively release music in that genre. I know, but this is a video game, right? If it worked like that, it could have just asked me at the beginning of the game, hey, what do you want to go for? And it kind of does that with the subgroups, where you like choose a target demographic and you level up your group to be efficient at that, and it doesn't really make much sense why they did it there but not like regularly. Anyway,
yes.
These are the people with the highest cute stats.
Yes.
However, it's sorted or not sorted like by group, so let's see.
Yes.
I think
Yes.
80 is like the highest we have here, and then there's 80 here, 80 here, 80 here, and the guests start with 60. We don't really need to bother with 60 because we have like 71,
Yes.
and then it starts with 60 or 62,
いけます。
60.
いけます。
Here we go. That was 60 as well, and then we have 40, 35, 59. Here we go. 19 is not good. Let's see. I guess 40 can go in. Oh, Tanaka Ririna has 60. Who is less here? 62, 60. No one. So she can be in the back. With 28, 19, with 35. This is the highest cute stat I can go for. And now this is gonna get saved, and I can just pull this up again, basically. If the stats don't change too much, it should be basically the same again. And since the loot PV scales with the cute stats, I think the cute and smart, I'm not sure. Cute, definitely. Or cute and pretty. That's just the way to go, and like that's it. You won the game if you keep doing this over and over and over again. As I said, just pretty. It's a little bit, well, it's not the way it should be, really. It's really not the way it should be. But with this little rant about the gameplay out of the way, I can tell you that I do immensely enjoy it overall. It can be a little bit overwhelming at times like this. Who the fuck even needs to know about this? About the fame points due to streaming? Just make this like a smaller menu. Give me like Lobotomy Corporation solved it very well with like the small chat window instead of this huge thing that you can't follow anyway. Anyway, let's see. We can get the story in a second. Pretty good, pretty good. Looking forward. Let's click to continue the story. The invitation to the JHK Idol competition is sitting on your desk. The invitation includes a phone number, and today's the last day to respond. Should Little Abnormalities participate? Why am I allowed to decide about this? Wouldn't this be like, hey, do you want to, like, there's a lottery ticket on the ground and you know it's winning. Do you want to pick it up and turn it in or not? Of course accepting. Oh my god, no, maybe she's tricking me. It was a honeyed trap, wasn't it? Good lord, no, now I'm sticking on the wall. She's gonna devour me. What am I gonna do? Oh no. Oh, please don't lick me there. It's dirty. A phone call to the JHK office confirms Little Abnormality spot in the JHK's upcoming program. Thanks for confirming the invitation. We'll be sending out a press release tomorrow with the name of your group and all of the other groups who will be competing. Can father issues even compete? Or would that be like a conflict of interest or something? I wonder. I really do wonder. Like, who are we competing with otherwise? Let's go with Hitoka Arena. We're gonna do... I could continue the story. We might as well. We need to get through this game after all, right? Sorry, it's very read heavy today. Hey, I saw the news. Looks like you're going to be on TV. Or at least your group is. Congrats. Wait, I'm not gonna do anything, am I? What are they gonna do? I also noticed that they announced a judging panel. Looks like they've got a judging panel trio with Sawamura Chie and Tanaka Yasunori. Oh, and a name that you probably recognize. Angela Not Real. I guess this is the second time you'll be in the same TV studio as Miss Not Real, huh? Anyway, I know you've probably got a lot of prep to do, but I thought I'd dispense some of my worldly wisdom when it comes to the judging panel. Is he gonna spread it on the desk or...? I've seen shows like this before, and I was even a co-producer on a couple of similar shows that never made it past the pilot episode. Oh, and you think you want to talk now? Not having successfully produced one? Given that JHK is trying to make this a show, they're probably going to be sticking with the formula when it comes to the judging panel, which is really the heart and soul of any competition talent show like this. Yeah, there's a regular guy, there's an overly emotional guy, and then there's this hard ass, right? That's the jury for any fucking show on TV ever. Sawamura Chie is a former idol herself. She graduated from the Glitter Mittens a few years ago. Nice gal, but expected to have something good to say about everyone, the cheerleader if you will. Even when there's a bad performance, they don't want to let the performance fall too hard on their faces, and that's what she's there for. You can probably expect to hear affirming words from her no matter what you do. It's just the kind of person she is, magnanimous to a fault. Then you've got Tanaka Yasunori. He's a former music producer, so I'd expect him to be a bit more even-handed in his feedback, a more balanced critique that points out the good parts of every performance without being too effusive, and recognizing the shortcomings without going overboard with the criticism. I'd expect him to be the most fair of the judges. And then there's like Angela Not Real, who's gonna fucking let your idols lose if you don't, I don't know, lick the space between her toes while the show is running. That leaves Not Real Angela, and given the roles that Miss Sawamura and Mr. Tanaka would probably be occupying, that leaves only one judging role left, the heel. That's what they're called. Like, it's the same in wrestling, right? The villain, basically. The person who gives the blunt criticism that no one else is willing to deliver. The kind of person who makes a game out of delivering the most clever insights and finding ways to spin gold into straw. Spinning gold into straw, that's pretty nice actually, I like that. Based on what I know of Not Real Angela, I think the heel roll will fit like a glove, so steel yourself for some real criticism when it's Miss Not Real's turn to pass judgment. Then again, if you manage to win over the biggest critic, that can be the key to winning the show. If someone is known for spitting out daggers and throwing shade, but then decides that the act is the one that's worth complimenting, then it can really stick out. It means way more than a compliment from someone who has something nice to say about everyone. Best of luck on TV. Thank you. Okay, we now need to wait about a month. So it's gonna happen next episode. Let me take a look at what we're looking, or rather what we're... We can launch the concert, why the fuck not? We can also wait to see how well our song has done in the charts. The month is over soon anyway, right? Yeah, I've been recording for half an hour, it's okay. A little bit more time. It's alright, it's alright. Oh, I love this. Look at all of these new idols. Like Inoue Yuri, I've not seen her before. But I like seeing her. She's cute. She's cute. They're all cute. I really like them all. The girls begin to grow on you. It's a shame that you have to go through so many. Which might be my fault, I don't know. But you have to go through so many of them that you kind of lose track of their names. Like I knew the first generation of idols by name really easily. Maybe I mistook one for the other sometimes, but overall I knew them. And the second generation, well, some of them, like the ones standing out most, like Satomayo and stuff, I knew them as well, but with like even more girls, like who, oh yeah, Miyasaka Ayami is the one I simped for massively. Yeah, okay, she's 18 now, so I'm fine, I guess. I'm in the clear. Good, okay. If we launch the concert, Hatanaka Manami needs to be in prime condition. She's pretty good. She's pretty well off. We can do that. Let's do the election next. I wish I didn't have to talk to you about this, but it's time for me to graduate. I'm looking at June 30. Oh, you're depressed anyway, not getting bullied once more, Oren. So I think actually I prefer if you stayed with me longer. You really grew on me. Sorry, no dice. It's time for me to move on. Matsumura Oren has announced her intention to graduate on June 30th. It's 3 months from now. That's okay. That's alright. I can live with that. Let's launch the concert. Sorry, I just need some gacha. I really bad withdrawal symptoms. Okay, we can... that's some good cards. Some good cards. We can pick up the hype immediately. It really doesn't matter if, like, we have some bad stuff here. Try and finish the rest, the rest of the concert. That's not a good thing. Have a lip sync. Minus 10% higher. That's okay. We don't... Oh my god, her physical stamina is really bad. But it's okay, the other two will carry this, I think. Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna restore Hatanaka Manami's stamina with a little injection. No critical failure here. We're going pretty well hype-wise. I think we're gonna reach 150. Here we go. If I use the center stamina plus 30 on a talk break, is it gonna restore like 90 stamina? Like 30 for all of them? I can't check it here. Oh, it's only plus 20 anyway. We're gonna give it to Hatanaka Manami. Like, she can use it. Good, good. Yeah, and I think, like, hype-wise, we are where I want to be. Forming hot now. Go up to 160 if nothing happens. 170 even, 175. That's a lot of profit. That's like... I can't even convert that. 109,000, I think? $109,000? Hatanaka Manami's wish was fulfilled. We are on second place again. However, look, it's not father issues that's a problem, it's Unicorn Pool Party. Where the fuck did they come from? They're new. They haven't been in the charts before. That's interesting. Unicorn Pool Party. Maybe we're gonna meet them on the TV program. Maybe the game has like spliced this in now. Anyway, with this, we're gonna going on up here? There's an awful lot of you in this single room. You're not conspiring or something, are you? I'm gonna do this real quick. Episode memory. Here we go. Also, before I forget, and I will forget until next time, we're gonna change this. Take some points away from Tanaka-Sara. I just can't let her leave. I've invested too much into her. Oh, that's better. That's better. Look at this. Oh, only minus 5% single sales. Great, great. We have a lot of money. I'm in the clear. I think I can breeze through the rest of the game now. We might even have enough influence. Oh god. Let's drag her to my office again. I need to I need to fulfill another wish for her. Anyway, we might have enough of all to just complete the game now, to just breeze through it. I don't know, I think this is the biggest hurdle. I don't really want to look it up, to be honest, but anyway, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye.